Welcome to puberty.
Gee, Mr. Simpson!
Girl, clean up my register form!
We are reviewing a beer tonight. We are reviewing a beer from my hometown, Fist Brewing Company. Super stoked to review this. This was sent to me a little while ago from Ryan, who does San Diego Beer Vlog. It's a good show. Check that out. And he's also on the Beer Geek Nations, as are we. Is there anything interesting on here to read? Because every once in a while, Dizzle likes to do our readings.
Aw.
Oh.
No.
All right.
Variety is the spice of life. This is called Spice of Life, by the way. Every once in a while, you gotta mix things up. Our catalyst for such an excursion out of the ordinary is spice. It's named Spice of Life. It uses traditional brewing spices in a way few dare to. Forsaking traditional ideas of subtlety and cowardly pinch of this and pinch of that brewing techniques, we embrace the flavors and launch them into a full frontal assault of delicious orange peel and grains of paradise. I wouldn't really put together orange peel with a frontal assault. I mean, frontal assault of oranges.
What would you put a frontal assault with?
Beautifully smooth coriander complements the orange peel perfectly. Now, I'm not quite sure what the fuck coriander is.
You know what? We'll put something up on the screen where it's like all the little graphics and all the stupid shit.
Spice of Life.
Spice of Life.
Ale brewed with orange peel and grains of paradise with coriander added. So they're advertising themselves as bold and exciting and in your face. And
By myself. Wacky, wild, inflatable.
Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man. Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man.
You can see there's little bubbles streaming off there, and it's a good foamy head. It's very soapy, very thick, even now. I mean, after I poured this like 8 hours ago. It's weird. It's still there.
Color's a nice, I would call that a dark amber.
It does look like an amber.
Yeah.
It looks like an amber.
It looks good. Looks tasty.
You can smell the orange peel. That citrusy. It smells like an orange, what is it? A peel, like the rind, sort of. And it doesn't have a sweet smell to it. It has that orange peel smell to it. Kind of an alcohol sort of smell to it.
I really have nothing to add.
Would you agree to those terms?
No, yeah, I have nothing to add. I'm not disagreeing.
Right. Okay.
It smells, fuck, it smells like something we've had before.
Probably beer.
No, I don't think I'm going to like this beer.
Okay.
Orange peely kind of beers usually aren't my forte, but
sure.
Good. It's very interesting as far as the smoke goes. So.
Let's get into it.
See, I wouldn't say much of a spice. I mean, a little bit of a spice in the back of the very back of your palate.
Yeah.
It's very fruity. I mean, there's a lot of orange in that, I think.
And it's not fruity in the sense that it's sweet fruit. It's more of like a grapefruit sort of tart.
Yeah, it's a tart, kind of sour.
Almost to the point, and I know it's not that, but almost like a saison sort of tartness to it. Now, it's not dry. That's the one thing that it would be more of a saison. If you drank it, you got some of the fruit at the front of the tongue, and then it would dry out at the back. But it doesn't dry out at the back. Actually, the mouthfeel continues all the way back.
It's a very flavorful beer. I mean,
This is really enjoyable. I really like this.
Fruit, sweet, sour, kind of syrupy almost. I mean, it's just all the way through.
You taste it from start to finish. It doesn't peter out at all.
There's no beeriness about this. There's a booziness. I mean, I don't know what the alcohol content on this is, but there's definitely an alcohol burn. But there's not like a lot of these beers that we try. You know, they're full of some kind of flavor.
Sure.
But then it's just like after you swallow it, there's just a beer aftertaste. And and it's just not good.
I think crafted very well to be able to have from start to finish that taste that begins, the taste from the smell, and then it begins all the way to the back. It maintains that very, very well.
And it's not very carbonated on the tongue. It's just it's silky almost, silky and syrupy, very smooth.
Yeah.
Keith Stone, you're so smooth.
Always.
It's a mouthfeel.
Velvety, kind of.
Yeah.
Very velvety, and it's. I really like, you know, as I'm drinking this more and more, I would recommend this if you're, because obviously we have the Sin Outs list. You couldn't be in Georgia and get it, but if you're in San Diego and you haven't tried this, I can only imagine what it tastes of. What it tastes like straight from the teat.
Now, you know, I expected not to like this because, you know, I don't usually like those, like I said, anything with orange peel, anything sold that way, I don't usually like. Now, granted, I wouldn't be able to drink a lot of these, but it's a very tasty, flavorful beer. You know, I was saying about the beer aftertaste earlier. I think that's the reason why a lot of places they serve things like nuts and chips and pretzels with beer, so that you can kill that fucking aftertaste. You know, this is such a delicious, full, like unspoiled flavor all the way through that, I mean, it's good.
That citrus carries from start to finish.
I almost wouldn't, you know, some beers are good with a meal even, you know, not just, you know, munchy snacks or whatever, but a meal. But this I think is good just as a standalone drink to just, because you enjoy it, you know, it's really quite good.
Yeah, I really, really like this. I'm gushing. I'm like a girl. Oh my god, I love this beer so much. What if he likes me too? Is he gonna call me?
No, I'll call you. Do you want my number? No, I'll call you.
No, I'll just call you. Where you go, bring up my old stuff. And then we got married.
Anyway, so we really need to stop gushing about this beer. This is my first Iron Fist, at least that I think of. Like, I remember. It's my first fifth thing.
This is good. Iron Fist, keep up the good work. This is great, and I hope to trade to get some more stuff.
Awesome.
Cheers.